Check this out, baby. West side at its finest. We about to show you what this California street life like. California, home of the Crips and the Bloods. We do it like this, baby.
Living the street life, crystal drugs and crushed ice. Hanging with players that plan heists and roll dice. In casinos like Bugsy Siegel, we outlaws forever living illegal. Street life, living the street life, crystal drugs and crushed ice. Hanging with players that plan heists and roll dice. In casinos like Bugsy Siegel, we outlaws forever living illegal.
Hey yo, picture me rolling like pack in a drop code double R. Woman, champagne, weed, cigars, and caviar. Living the life of a thug, moving them drugs, ducking them slugs, dealing with phones tapped with bugs. Plus, associated with some hard hitters, cold killers, convicts, thugs, and drug dealers, cop killers, and drug lords stacking 8 figures. Quick to pull a trigger and leave a body floating in the river. We go with us in this jungle, collecting mad skrilla, making our cheddar and cream off dope fiends from a land where everybody got a fan for themselves. Half of the homies doing 25 to life on the sale. Seems like we dwell in the pits of hell with no bail, chained up, captive, and tortured by the enemy spells. Who hears my cry from these lonely jail cells? And what does it profit to lose my soul and gain from drug sales?
Living the street life, crystal drugs and crushed ice. Hanging with players that plan heists and roll dice. In casinos like Bugsy Siegel, we outlaws forever living illegal. Street life, living the street life, crystal drugs and crushed ice. Hanging with players that plan heists and roll dice. In casinos like Bugsy Siegel, we outlaws forever living illegal. Street life.
Hey yo, the street life is the only life I know. Got to hustle these mean streets and grind and make dough. Cop the fofo, jump in the 6-4, blast on my adversaries and end up on death row. Yo, this was a life I seen raised as a youth, where everybody smoking chronic, sipping 98 proof. Ain't no happy days or sunshine. In my hood, it's just crime crying and one time slugs flying, and everybody trying to come up in this evil drug game. Insane visions of murder just increase the pain. Cocaine and methamphetamine. I want out, but I gave an oath to the death of me. So let it be. I'm a ride on my enemy, but when they bury me, I fear where my soul will be. Eternally looking for life, partner, but I'm in the midst of the dark. It's so hard when you're in this ghetto prison looking for God.
Living the street life, crystal drugs and crushed ice. Hanging with players that plan heists and roll dice. In casinos like Bugsy Siegel, we outlaws forever living illegal. Street life, living the street life, crystal drugs and crushed ice. Hanging with players that plan heists and roll dice. In casinos like Bugsy Siegel, we outlaws forever living illegal. Street life.
Another homie died, so I wipe the tears from my eyes and ask God, how many lonely, painful tears will I cry? Seem like nobody even care about us here in the hood. I try to get a job, but they say I'm up to no good. Misunderstood from a young age. That's why I turned to heavy liquor in a 12 gauge. On a rampage from an adolescent, carrying hollow points in my Smith & Wesson. For anybody second guessing if I'm scared to test it, ain't nothing even worth living for. The rich are getting richer, and the ghetto remain poor. Liquor stores and the gun shops, and everybody wonder why my thugs pack Glocks and kill cops full of hurt since birth. Why was I placed on the surf? Seemed like everybody in the ghetto was cursed with a curse, and what's worse is that my partner's dying at a fast rate. Dear God, can you help me out? I'm looking for an escape.
Living the street life, crystal drugs and crushed ice. Hanging with players that plan heists and roll dice. In casinos like Bugsy Siegel, we outlaws forever living illegal. Street life, living the street life, crystal drugs and crushed ice. Hanging with players that plan heists and roll dice. In casinos like Bugsy Siegel, we outlaws forever living illegal. Street life, living the street life, crystal drugs and crushed ice. Hanging with players that plan heists and roll dice. In casinos like Bugsy Siegel, we outlaws forever living illegal. Street life, living the street life, crystal drugs and crushed ice. Hanging with players that plan heists and roll dice. In casinos like Bugsy Siegel, we outlaws forever living illegal. Street life.
Hey player, what's craculating, man? Check it out, man, out here in California, a lot of young players got dreams. I used to have big dreams, you know what I mean? Don't get it twisted, though, this is what I wanted to be, till I got my thing straight. My dream was to build the biggest drug empire and be the first Tony Montana. Status street hustler to and from retire. Wanted to sing without reaping the fire. Slinging them crack rocks, got 10 rods guarding the drug spots. Glocks cotton for all your blood clots. 5 shots for all of these haters trying to take my stocks. Drug bones, paying for the lobster and filet mignon. Sushi, caffeine in the bottles up, don't carry on. Wanted to beat the bomb like George Clinton. Pimping and dipping in Cadillacs and Regals with my thug amigos. Screaming the more drugs the merrier. Show me my papers and we carry your body to the Vegas deserts where we bury ya. I ain't scared of ya, feel inferior. Got bodyguards around me who won't hesitate to take care of ya. Living this life of a drug king where I control everything. Haters bow down and kiss my pinky ring.
Wanted the life of drugs, sex, and weed, the American dream. Making women and stacking green, it was my dream. Drugs, sex, and weed, the American dream.
It was all a dream.
Drugs, sex, and weed, the American dream. Making women and stacking green, it was my dream. Drugs, sex, and weed, the American dream.
Wanted the life of Lamborghinis, Testarossas, Bentleys, and double O's. Fast cars for fast life, ghetto superstars. The world is ours and everything in it. Sold artillery and narcotics to the president and the Senate. Every minute I'm shipping keys overseas to Don G's and corn trees filled with palm trees and bomb weed. They get you high like the ceiling, making the killing. I'm drug dealing and blood spilling. I ain't feeling remorse. It's a one to leave a horse head in the bed, dead, spread out on the floor, body full of holes and lead. Haters jealous, we good fellas. That's what they tell us. Pippin' Zeus, my Armani, Versace, Imperialis, Rolexes, stretch Lexus. My necklace got diamonds bigger than Texas. We get this, powder by the boatload, cargo. Mamma mia, launder the money through the pizzeria. Unmarked bills for unmarked kills. The blood spills. We shoot them till their bodies stay still. To feed them to the fishes and sharks, to consume them and pay off that cops to perfect the communion.
Wanted the life of drugs, sex, and weed, the American dream. Banging women and stacking green, it was my dream. Drugs, sex, and weed, the American dream. It was all a dream.
That was a crazy dream, man. Hey, Chase, dog, I'm tripping. I'm dreaming about thugging and drive-by shootings, all kinds of stuff, huh? That ain't me no more, player.
My dream changed back in '87. Forget the Hennessy and weed, wanna go to heaven. Claiming 777, no strong arms to 11s. Hanging with felons and visions of all the drug dealing. Picture the blood spilling from his hands on the cross. As Jesus died so that this sinner's soul would be lost. Paid the cost to stop the spiritual holocaust. Watch me fly Bibles and roll with preachers, apostles and teachers. Blind creatures and grim reapers. Got leaders that in the seed in the bleachers. When I'm doing my thing on stage, that I reach a pimps and thugs, preaching the word of salvation to so many people that need to hear about his love. Can it be that it be when the capital TV, O to the N to the EB, ripping, kicking, and throwing out the wicked? Gotta flip it like this for the man of this. Check it out when we getting high in the spirit, baby. I don't wanna die. Wanted the life of drugs, sex, and weed, the American dream. Banging women and stacking green, it was my dream. Drugs, sex, and weed, the American dream.
It was all a dream.
Drugs, sex, and weed, the American dream. Banging women and stacking green, it was my dream. Drugs, sex, and weed, the American dream.
It was all a dream.
Wanted the life of drugs.